No way. Is that a T-Rex? T-Rex! Roar! That's fun. I like that. I like that. Scarlett Johansson's in this! Yay! I understood that reference. Nostalgia! Okay, none of that is actually coming up in the video. I just wanted to get your attention. Here on Adam Does Movies, I'm terrible at trailer reactions. I don't go over the top. I just kind of sit there stone-faced looking at them. If you don't believe me, you can check out my Superman reaction video where I attempted to do this. It just doesn't work for me, I'm sorry. I can't ham it up enough. And I know some of the reactions online are genuine. So for me, what I want to do is just give you my pros and cons about this new trailer, where I'm at with Jurassic Park in general, and maybe this one might actually push me towards interest again. Let's start. Say, before I give you what will probably be the greatest trailer breakdown of any trailer breakdown ever created, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to Adam Does Movies on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, I would appreciate it. And maybe even like this video if you find yourself enjoying it along the way. If you're on YouTube, also search out that notification bell, hit that bad boy, and future videos of me will show up in your feed. I would appreciate it, and guess what? It's free of charge. Costs you nothing, perfectly free. It's what we do here. All right, let's go. For those of you that do not know, Jurassic World Rebirth is the 726th film in the Jurassic Park franchise. And what I'm getting from this trailer is there's way more dinosaurs, way more action, and it's more closely aligned at this point with the Fast and the Furious film. That said, this trailer was far better than the last one. Let's start with the pros. Number one, no Owen. Chris Pratt was fine in Jurassic World, but as the franchise continued on with him, Owen became a joke of a character, a caricature of himself, using the talk to the hand gesture for every single dinosaur he came into contact with. It made sense with the trained raptors at the time, but when you have full-blown T-Rex coming down on him, he's like, oh, easy, easy, girl. And then training his clone daughter to do the same thing. That's right. Remember, there's a clone kid in this movie series for some reason. Yeah, it's just dumb. Here's where I'm at with the franchise briefly. Jurassic Park is my favorite film of all time, full stop. Do I think it's the greatest movie ever made? No. But as around a 12-year-old going to the theaters, I'm young, of course, it really hit me. It was a huge cinematic achievement, and it still holds up very well today. Pretty much every sequel after is watchable crap. Jurassic World being fine, kind of a return to form in some ways. But then the last two entries, Jurassic World Fallen Franchise and Jurassic World Domini shit, were just truly awful. And so here we are with another kind of softish reboot in a sense. We're now at a new island, I think, a secret experiment island that took place prior to the events of the first Jurassic Park, where they're doing experiments on super duper dangerous dinosaurs. So threatening, they could never be released into the parks. They remain intact on the island, and there's no way to mess with them unless people are stupid enough to go there. Well, that's the plot of this film, it looks like. Scarlett Johansson is going to be taking lead, and I'm already sold, by the way, just on that alone. I will see anything my Black Widow is in. There are other actors in the film, but I truly do not care. Another pro, I think that's what I was doing, is Gareth Edwards' directing. Now, this is a pro mostly for me. Visually, he's at the top of his game. He did Godzilla, not that great of a movie, but it's beautiful to look at. He did The Creator, kind of the same thing, beautiful to look at. A bit empty though, in terms of characters. And so we can clearly see this is visually a stunning looking movie, a lot of top of the line CG at play, and we have ScarJo again. So it's just beautiful from top to bottom. Problem though is characters. Can he get that right? Because Jurassic Park really is a great film because of the character work. Your Malcolms, your Dr. Grants, the Ellies, Nedry, Hammond, the kids, they all have personality and life to them. The new movies, Owen, hand guy, giving dinosaurs hand jobs? No, that's not exciting. Bryce Dallas Howard's character completely changes between the first Jurassic World and the second. She goes from being this uptight boss bitch, looking at dinosaurs like they're numbers on a piece of paper, they're just things to itemize, to suddenly she's working for Greenpeace. But back to the trailer, we see a bunch of dumbass scientists, again, playing God and screwing the pooch. The dinosaurs get loose. There's obviously going to be a horrific scene that takes place, much like in the first Jurassic Park, where the raptor pulls the guy in and eats him, and it is Shoota! Shoota! Trailer moves on to a really awesome set of shots, a sequence where some dumb kids are on a raft and they're trying to get away from a giant T-Rex. The thing's crocodiling around, trying to chomp at them. Looks fan-freaking-tastic. It also leads to another worry. Simultaneously, why are there teenagers on this island? Why am I going to have to spend time with them? I know these movies have to put people in harm's way, but it better not be the dumbest imaginable reason to get them here. I do not want to see a Lost World situation where Gymnastic Girl sneaks onto the plane. I don't like to know a lot about the story. I like to go in mostly spoiler-free, but from the trailer, I'm getting the sense that they are headed to this island, the adults, the Scarjos and whatnot, on a quest to get some DNA that can save millions of people, cure cancer or something. We're doing the Deep Blue Sea scenario. We have to get a handle on these creatures in order to save mankind, sort of a thing. Whatever cockamamie excuse you have to put together to get a small group of mercenaries to an island, fine, so be it. Around a minute or so into the trailer, the most troubling shot occurs, and it is that of a baby Triceratops in a bag that one of the kids has. Kid has a baby that it found. We are once again back to Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, where they save a baby T-Rex and then mom and dad are pissed and go to kill them. Granted, it's the best scene in the film. That RV sequence is superb. It's breathtaking. The rest of the movie, not so much. Nevertheless, the plot point is dumb as shit, and here we are again with a baby Triceratops in a backpack. I can't get on board. I don't know what excuse they're going to use. I will not buy what they're selling. It looks like we have all the fan favorite dinosaurs back. We got T-Rex, we got Raptor, we got Brontosaurus, we got Stegosaurus, we got Triceratops, we got Pterodon, we got Pterodactyl, we got Carindactyl, which is a cross between a pterodactyl and the DNA of a human Karen, put together to make a vicious creature like no other. There's going to be a lot of hybrid experimental shit in this film. We see Brachiosaurus with tails whipping around like aliens. I don't know if they're Brachios. I'm just saying a bunch of names of dinosaurs. And then, of course, one of my favorites, the Spinosaurus, is returning from J-Park 3. I'm excited for that. J-Park 3, of course, short for Jurassic Park 3. There's a lot going on. A lot going on in this trailer. I noticed people have guns again. Maybe they'll use them and actually shoot something. We have had a million Jurassic Park movies, and I don't think a single dinosaur has been shot and killed with a gun. At best, I could say a giant locust or two was killed in the last one, but really, I don't think a dinosaur has been shot, gunned down by a machine gun. Is there some sort of an animal rights group? Is PETA blocking scripts that have dinosaurs dying, acting like they're real animals still? Who knows, but I'd like to see a couple scenes where someone actually kills one of these things. The bottom line, this movie looks like a ton of fun. I have given up on these movies being actually good, but as long as they're entertaining, as long as there's some characters that I can enjoy spending time with, and as long as it's got a good pace and keeps my attention, I see no problem with this. This one looks to be a freaking roller coaster of events. A ton of crazy sequences playing out, and most of them look incredibly fun to watch. So overall, I'm pretty damn pumped for this movie. This trailer, far better for me than the first one. But now I'd like to hear from you. If comments are an option, I would appreciate it if you left one, and liking and subscribing to Adam Does Movies on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I'm trying to diversify a little bit, get myself out there, and I would appreciate it. All right, hopefully I catch you next time. Take care. Thanks again for watching the video. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you checked out patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. That's where fans of my channel go to help support it. There are different tiers with different offerings, exclusives every month. We got multiple movie reviews. There's a vlog monthly. And even if you don't want to plop down $1 a month, you can just sign up for Patreon for free and become a member at no charge. Appreciate your time. Thanks.